Today I'm going to be sharing four content marketing mistakes that I got wrong. I just really want to help you avoid the mistakes that I made so you can build your business faster. My name is Stacie Walker, and I'm the founder of Unleash Your Ambition. And for over a decade, I have helped people build low volume, high value coaching or consulting businesses without experiencing overwhelm or burnout, and to make 5-figure months their new normal. I will be here every Friday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time to host Marketing and Sales Mastery for coaches. So if you're having a challenging time consistently attracting clients to enroll the best fit clients or customers into your offer or offers, then you might be making the same 4 major mistakes when it comes to content creation that I was making before my business drastically changed in 2017. And I'm also going to share how you can avoid these mistakes today. Okay, let's get into mistake number 1. Is about creating and sharing generic content. What that could look like is general information about something common, and also generic quotes or famous quotes from others. What I would recommend is share your own quotes. Okay. Now let me show you an example of generic content. So I'm going to share my screen. This person has shared, be your own biggest cheerleader. So it's positive. However, it's general and it's common knowledge. Of course you want to be your best cheerleader, but how does this position this person as the expert? How does this really speak to her best fit client or customer? If you are overly sharing things like this, and matter of fact, I'm sure I could go to this person's page. Now, all of her posts aren't like that, obviously, right? But I just want you to be mindful of something. But there are a good number of her posts that are like that. Not to say that this is a bad message that she's sending. No, she's very positive. It's not positioning her in a way to where her best fit clients are going to really know that what she's saying is resonating with them, to the point of them being motivated to reach out to her. Again, it's not a terrible thing to do this, but you want to be intentional about not only how, but what you are sharing to attract your best fit clients or customers to you. When you share content in whatever format that you prefer and on whatever platform you prefer, you want to make sure you're always infusing your mission. What is your mission for your company? What is your mission for helping your best fit clients or customers? What is your ultimate vision for your life and your business? You want to make sure your personality is infused in the content that you share, because it helps you stand out from anyone else that is doing something similar to what your business does, what you do, right? How you help people. You also want to make sure you're infusing your values, your expertise, and your life experiences, either past experiences, present experiences, or future experiences, right? You want to make sure that's all infused into every single piece of content you are sharing. A great way to do this is using the 7 content pillar model. It is a great tool to help you do this, especially if you have a challenging time coming up with content ideas to create and share to attract your best fit clients or customers. So what I want to share with you right now is a diagram of the 7 content pillar model. And I think you're really going to love this, because it's really going to help you create intentional content moving forward. It is something my clients and I use. So there are 7 pieces of content that you will share to attract your best fit clients or customers. So I actually have a video that goes into extensive detail about the 7 content pillar model. It's called 7 Content Creation Hacks for Your Coaching Business. It is a 6-minute, 20-second video. I will include it in the description box below this video. I'll even include it in the comment section. That way you can watch this video after we're done with the live stream because it goes into so much more detail than what I'm going to be going over today. The first one is proof of results. This is like case studies and testimonials. The second one is asking for the sale. People will not buy from you unless you have a call to action to encourage them to buy, right? Third thing is lifestyle snippets. Now, this is about you sharing, parts of your life. And credibility boosters are places that you've been featured, people that you've collaborated and partnered with, showcasing your expertise. Make sure you have regular types of content that is educating your target audience, not really your target audience, but specifically your best fit client or customer on how you can help them get the results that they want. So that could look like a webinar. That could be a live stream, like what I'm doing right now. Like every week, I am showcasing my expertise right here on Marketing and Sales Mastery for Coaches. There's so many ways that you can do this, but if you are not consistently showcasing your expertise, how is your best fit client or customer going to know that you are competent enough to help them get the results they want? The sixth thing is list building. So you want to make sure you are moving people off these social media channels. And the last one is encouraging engagement. So you want to make sure that you are including your community. I don't even like to say followers or audience, right? But you want to involve them in the things that you're doing. You want to get their feedback because it really, really matters. And you have to be doing this on a regular basis. These 7 pieces of content you create will help you have a well-balanced way of getting the attention of your best fit client or customer, building trust with that best fit client or customer, and enrolling that best fit client or customer into your offer. You want to make sure that you are doing things intentionally that's going to increase the chances, increase the probability of you getting the results that you want, which is not only attracting your best fit clients or customers, but enrolling them into whatever you have to offer. Mistake number 2 is not setting aside time to design an effective content marketing strategy. Prior to 2017, I was basically winging it, and I was letting emotions run the show. If you have been winging it and letting your emotions run the show, which actually puts you in a position to where you're disorganized and you might even be sporadic about the content that you're sharing, the types of content that you're sharing, which is why the 7 content pillar model eliminates that completely. How to avoid this mistake? In order to design an effective marketing strategy, what I do that helps me get the results that I want is that I create a 90-day profit plan. I like to think in 90-day increments when it comes to me achieving my yearly goal for my business and even my 3-year goal. So I break it down into little digestible chunks to where it keeps me from getting overwhelmed. Because if I took a look at all the things that I needed to do over the next 3 years or less to earn $1 million in my business in a year, I'm going to get overwhelmed. And thoughts are going to start coming in my head about can you really do this? I don't want any of that, right? I do my best not to let my emotions run the show. I do my best to make sure that the thoughts that I'm thinking are thoughts that actually serve me and not discourage me. So there is a 90-day profit plan that I create, and it maps out basically the type of content that I will be sharing over a 90-day period that is relevant to the things that I'm selling within that 90-day period. So for my business, Unleash Your Ambition, there's 3 offers that I have. The first one is the 6-figure foundation workshop. And that's usually the very first place that all of my clients begin. And in the 6-figure foundation workshop, that is where I help my clients create their 90-day profit plan. And we're not only working on content marketing, but also planning out, what offers they're going to be selling, mapping out their sales campaign, and also mapping out how they're going to be able to leverage other people's or platforms' audiences to amplify their visibility. And when this is mapped out, you're able to stay organized. When this is mapped out, you're able to see the big picture of every single thing that you're doing every single day that's going to lead you to the results that you want at the end of that 90-day period or before it. I like to have runway. I like to have enough runway to achieve my goals because that releases the pressure. One of the things that I love to help my clients with is not like being worried about like where their next client or customer is going to come from. If they map out a 90-day profit plan, they're going to know exactly where their next client or customer is coming from because they're engineering not only an effective content marketing strategy, but they're also setting up these rinse and repeatable systems that actually help them create some space to think and to really focus and stay clear so they can do the best work, every single day that they're focusing on their business, right? Again, the 6-Figure Foundation workshop helps you create a 90-day profit plan. And I will leave the link below in the description box. It's a 4-week workshop. If you would like to create a 90-day profit plan, that's going to help you design a content marketing strategy that actually does most of the heavy lifting to attract your best fit clients or customers to your business, then that would be the best place to start. When you design an effective content marketing strategy, it makes it easier for you to see, okay, that piece of content is leading to this offer. That piece of content is connecting with my best fit client or customer on an emotional and logical level. That's going to help build trust and help them see that I am competent enough to help them get the results that they want. So essentially, that's what the 7 content pillar model does and the 90-day profit plan does, right? And if you need help with that, then you enroll in the 6-Figure Foundation workshop. The third mistake is not sharing content that matters or connects with the best fit clients or customers for your offers. Your content is not for everyone. It's only for the people who are ready to take responsibility, radical responsibility right now to make a change, to do something. They realize it's a priority for them to lose the weight, for them to make 5-figure months their new normal, for them to be able to create content that's going to help them attract their best fit clients or customers, for them to sell their house, right? You want to make sure the thing that you are helping your best fit client or customer with, that you're only speaking to the people that are willing to invest their time, money, and effort and energy to get the results that they want. You have the thing that can help them do that. So the only person you should be speaking to is that person. Everybody else, you're not speaking to them. So you want to make sure you're sharing content that matters and connects with people, just not any people, the people who are the best fit for what you offer. And the mistake is only teaching and preaching, okay? Like if you're only teaching and preaching, people eventually get turned off by that. That's why I like to share my mistakes, my story about the mistakes that I've made, the challenges that I've faced, the lessons that I've learned along the way, and even the challenges that I'm facing today and the dreams that I have for my life and my business. Sharing those things do matter to your best fit client or customer because they are seeing what's possible for them through you, right? And also it connects with them on an emotional and logical level because they may be experiencing exactly what you're sharing, right? So of course you want to teach because you have to demonstrate your competency in helping them get the results that they want, but that's not all you want to do, which is why the 7 content pillar model is a great tool to use to help make sure that you're not only teaching and preaching. So how you avoid this mistake, I just mentioned it. 7 content pillar model helps you create intentional content that only connects with your best fit client or customer. Also, you're able to share content that encourages engagement for your community. So examples of this is asking for their feedback, giving them an opportunity to reach out to you. In the emails that I sent to my list on my podcast, Unleash Your Ambition podcast, and I wasn't doing this before, but I do it now, and I make sure that I do it a lot because I want anyone that's interested not only in what I'm sharing, but also interested in possibly working with me through my company, I want to leave an open for them to connect with me. I let people know, like, if they have any questions or want to share something with me or have suggestions, to email me at staciewalker.com or text 720-759-2349. You want to leave an opportunity for the people in your community to connect with you, because people want to be seen and heard and understood. So if you give them a way to share their feedback, and it doesn't have to be through text or email, it could be you sharing a post on Instagram or Facebook about something that could be relevant to your business or not. It could be like, I'm getting ready to move to Washington, and I was wondering, like, the best restaurants in this particular area. Does anyone have any suggestions? Like, that's an easy one right there. Now, if you want it to be more business related, well, an example is like my podcast. On the Unleash Your Ambition podcast, every single episode, I let people know that I want them to connect with me and let me know what they thought of the episode. Let me know, like, any feedback or suggestions, or maybe they want to connect with somebody that I featured, right? So every single episode, I encourage them to engage with me, to share their feedback. When you get feedback from your community, it makes it a whole lot easier to know, like, what type of content you want to share and what adjustments you want to make in the content that you're creating, or anything in your business to make it better. We're always optimizing our content. We're always optimizing the way that we run our businesses. We're always optimizing what we're communicating. So if you get feedback from the community that you serve, it makes things a whole lot easier. Another thing that you can do to avoid this mistake is share your before and after story. Now, this could be more specific to you if you help your best fit client or customers with something that you overcame or something that you learned, right? Like for me, my before and after story is, in 2008, I built my business while I was on bed rest because I almost died. So I share my journey from employee to entrepreneur. Like that did not happen because I wanted it to. I didn't even think it was an option for me. I thought I was supposed to get my education, find the cushy career, stay at that career until I retired. That's what I was taught. The school system here in the US teaches us that, and my parents taught me that too. So I didn't know there was an option for me to be an entrepreneur. 2017, I got really sick, and then 2008, it went into 2008 to where I almost died, and I had to be on bed rest for almost a year, and the only way that I could make money was to do something from my bed. And this was 2008, mind you. The internet was a totally different place back then, right? Totally different place. So I wasn't looking for a business opportunity. I was looking for a job so I could keep a roof over my family's head, right? So this journey was not planned. I didn't even know it was even possible. That's one story that I like to share. Another story is like, once I started my business, like the struggle that I went through for 5 years because I did not invest in mentors. I was working a lot. I didn't have the best relationship with my family because I was just so focused on building my business. So I really didn't have any boundaries, which is why I help people build low volume, high value coaching or consulting businesses without experiencing overwhelm or burnout. Right. So I burned myself out in 2013, took 2 years to like get reconnected with my mind, body, and spirit to really focus on what really mattered in my life, right? So this is a big part of my story and life experiences, and I share this regularly because I know it connects with my best fit client or customer because they may have experienced something similar. When I began to share that I had a health problem that almost killed me, and if you're wondering like what that health problem was, I discovered that I had a small liver when I got sick. I went to the hospital. My enzyme levels were through the roof. I had been walking around like that for like about 2 weeks. I just felt sick, but I was just kept on going, But there was one day that I woke up and I told my ex-husband that I think I'm dying. Like I just knew it. I just knew it, right? And we went to the hospital and it was confirmed that I was dying. So at that time, they ran all the tests. My doctor ran the test. They discovered I had a small liver. And basically what was happening, my liver since I have a small liver, it has to work harder to get rid of the toxin. So basically anything that I ate, breathed, touched, the toxins were coming into my body, but my liver wasn't filtering it out and my body became septic. So it took about almost a year for my body. Even after a year, I wasn't at 100% quite yet, but I had to make a complete lifestyle change. And there was a lot of things happening at that time, like just so many changes in how I was able to not only overcome the health challenges, but to also create a new door of opportunity for me to write my own ticket to freedom. Like I didn't know those possibilities at that time. So I like to share this because this was what I'm doing right now was not planned. Matter of fact, I had all the odds stacked against me when I started this journey, right? So just sharing that, I'm pretty sure it's connected with somebody that is watching this live or watching the replay, right? So you want to make sure that you're sharing before and after stories, life experience. Now, if you are someone who you don't have a before and after story, like maybe you don't help your best fit clients or customers with something that you overcame, what about the stories of others? Right? Like testimonials and case studies are a great example of this. Or maybe you know someone, maybe you don't have a formal testimony or case study, but maybe you know of someone who a before and after story for them, and it relates to how you can help your clients or customers get the results that they want. Okay. Wow, it's almost an hour in. Okay, so I'm almost done. I hope that you are getting a lot out of this training or live stream. Okay, so mistake number 4 is not sharing content consistently. Oh, this one will hurt you in the most, it will just hurt you in a major way. And here's why. Every time you post and not post for a period of time, it's like you're starting all over again. So basically you're winging it and letting emotions run the show. I know when I was not sharing content consistently, like I finally got to the point where I was like, dang it, I keep on messing up my momentum, right? Like you literally have to start all over, especially if you're sharing your content on social media, the algorithm has to like learn to recognize your content again and put it in front of the right people again. Like it has to relearn all of that every time you start and stop. So if you could create a consistent schedule, and look, it's not about doing it every day. You do not have to do it every day. How I share content really depends on what's going on in my life and in my business. That's why the 90-day profit plan is a great tool to use, because you're able to forecast how often you can commit to posting every week and sharing content every week. Like right now, for example, this is the last quarter of 2022. I don't know when you will be watching this, my replay viewers. It's the last quarter of 2022. So every year during the last quarter, I'm sharing more content than usual. And the reason why is because I'm building up momentum for 2023. So during this time, I'm posting content on my primary and secondary platform and emailing my list just about every single day. So I know for the next, until the end of this year, until the last day of December, that I'm going to be sharing quite a bit of content every day. So, and I need to be organized in a way to where I'm not only consistently sharing content, but I'm using the 7 content pillar model to make sure that there isn't an imbalance of what type of content I'm sharing. And then the next thing is that I make sure that I repurpose the content that I'm sharing. That way, if I'm sharing multiple times a day, every day, it's not like I'm starting from scratch, right? And that's another thing with the 7 content pillar model. I didn't share this earlier. With the 7 content pillar model, this helps you create long-lasting pieces of content. Like, basically, I want you to get the most mileage out of the content that you create. A lot of the content that you will see me share on social media, or even right here with this live stream, is the same content I've been sharing for years. Literally for years. It just might look a little different or feel a little different, but I'm never, ever starting from scratch. And it all connects to everything else that I'm sharing. It connects to the things that I'm selling. It's connecting to my mission and vision for Unleash Your Ambition. So not only do I use the 7 content pillar model to help me make sure that I'm sharing content consistently, but I'm also repurposing that content. And then I use the 90-day profit plan to stay organized and know what days I'm posting content and where. Now, this is what I recommend for those of you, or you, like if you're in the new stages of your business. And what I mean by new stages, you're not bringing in consistent cash flow every single month, like clockwork, right? Like it becomes predictable. If you're not there yet, I only recommend you focus on a primary platform and a secondary platform. That way you're not spreading yourself too thin. And I'll get into more detail about like what are the best platforms to use to attract clients. That is going to be a great topic. I got 6 minutes left I can't believe time's flying. Whoa. Okay. So the 90-day profit plan helps with that. And then again, the 6-figure foundation workshop helps you create a 90-day profit plan, helps you repurpose your content, helps you apply the 7 content pillar model to your business, right? To your content marketing strategy. And again, I will leave the link down in the description. Now, with the workshop, this is you and I, we are working one-to-one together, right? One-to-one together. So I get a really good look at what you're doing and get a better understanding of how I can help you get the results that you want at the end of a 4-week period. And if you're like thinking, wow, it takes 4 weeks to create a 90-day profit plan, for your first one, yeah, because I'm thinking not only about the next 90 days, I'm thinking about your next year, and I'm thinking also 3 years down the line, right? I'm not only thinking about your short-term results, I'm thinking about your long-term results, because I want you to build a business that lasts for years. So many people that are in your industry and that sell something similar to yours, a lot of those people are going to be out of business in the next few months. A lot of these people are going to be quitting in the next few months. I want you to be the last one standing if necessary. So it takes time, commitment, and a clarity in order to help you make that happen, right? And we have a lot of fun too, right? I always look forward to working with people one-on-one. And then after the 6-figure foundation workshop, if you want to continue to work together, because I know 4 weeks, not really that long of a time period, right? But I do have a group coaching program. It is called the Attract, Engage, and Profit Incubator. And that is the next place where that would make the most sense, unless you want to work with me one-on-one. I usually like to put people in the group container, because not only are you connecting with me, you're connecting with other amazing people who have like different perspectives, insights, and they're able to cheer you on. Community is so important when it comes to achieving your ambitious goals. All right. So here's the conclusion, because I'm on 3 minutes now, 3 minutes left. The online space is loud. I don't have to tell you that, but you know it's loud, right? And it keeps on getting louder. It keeps on getting louder. So much has changed since I started my business in 2008. Now, since it is loud, a loud place, you standing out matters. And building relationships and my voice, I'm getting a high pitched voice, and building relationships through the content you create is the key, even when people don't know you yet and you don't know them yet. When you create content that's authentic and intentional, there's three things that happen. You build better relationships with the people who follow you. You position yourself as the expert in your business, as the solution for your best fit client or customer. You help them get what they want. And the third thing is that you're able to earn more income because you attract the people who are the best fit for your offers or offer. Okay. So that is it. So if what I've shared with you today has been helpful, please let me know in the comments. I will respond to you. Don't forget to watch the video. This video right here. Please do not forget to watch this video after we are done with the live stream. I'm getting ready, like immediately after. Well, that's not it either. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. There we go. Right here. 7 content creation hacks for your business. The link is below. Okay. The link is below in the comments. And if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe. Go to my homepage and subscribe to this channel. I promise you that the content that I'm sharing will absolutely help you quickly, right? In a short amount of time. I know you have some goals. I know you have some big dreams that you want to make a reality. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. So everything on my YouTube channel has been designed to help you, collapse time and make things simple. You don't need complexity when it comes to you building a 6-figure business, right? And maybe you don't even want to get to 6 figures right now. Maybe that's not even something that you're focused. That's fine. If it's getting your first $1,000 a month, every month, then we will start there. But everything that I'm sharing on this channel is designed to help you make that happen, right? Okay. So don't forget to watch that video. And what else do I have to say? Okay, I guess that's it. Like, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a fantastic week. And I will see you next Friday. Bye. All right, we are done.